Are you okay? But really, are you okay? Or are we just hiding in plain sight? Hi, my name is Tim, a psychologist and coach in Nairobi, and your thinking partner here on TimPsych. Let's talk about the world's most performed drama. I'm fine. We say it at home, at work, in church, online, even when we are anything but. Today, we unpack why we fake wellness, what it's costing us, and how to start answering honestly, even if just with yourself. The performance of wellness. Across cultures, we've ritualized fake emotional check-ins. In Kiswahili, habari gani? Nzuri. In Nigerian Pidgin, how far? I dey fine. In Ghana, eta say, I dey inside. The most interesting is classic British English. How do you do? How do you do? Some interesting replies. You would think these were emotional customs clearance, not genuine questions. We don't really offer or expect genuine answers, real answers. And when we do, it is laced in humor, like, I am better because now you asked. Or, my lawyers have advised me not to answer that question. Or, I'll forgive you for asking if you forgive me for not answering. These witty answers hide truth. They deflect concern. They are funny, but a little sad. Why do we fake it? We fake it because we fear judgment or being seen as too much. We've been told to be strong, especially boys, men, women, elders, leaders. We feel our problems don't matter enough. We are afraid of being vulnerable in communities that don't know how to handle it. In fact, a 2023 global mental health survey found that 60% of people say regularly that they hide how they really feel, especially at work and in public. And in many African contexts, talking about your emotions isn't just discouraged. It is seen as a luxury. But here is the problem. My grandmother told me a story about a place called Ondiri, a marshy stretch, a sea of mud near Nairobi. She said that if you stepped into the mud and stood still, nothing happened. But after a known time, from an unknown place, a dark, ugly mass would rise out of the swamp. When? No one knew. Where? No one could tell. What would it look like? Always ugly. That's what emotional suppression does. It hides, but it brews. It festers beneath. Finally, what emerges? Not as nice as your legs. You think you're managing until the mass appears. Maybe as burnout, anxiety, rage, withdrawal, even illness. Suppression is delay, not a solution. Now, how do you tell if you are not okay? Here are some quiet signs. You wake up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. You avoid calls and messages, even from loved ones. You feel flat, irritable, numb. You stay busy but feel emotionally empty. These don't make you weak. They make you human and in need of care and overdue for a check-in. Let's talk about the power of selective openness. Now, let's be honest. You cannot open up to everyone about everything. Some people don't know what to do with your truth. But here is what you can do. Find 2 or 3 people with whom you can answer honestly. People who don't need your performance. They don't need you to be perfect. They just need you to be present. Your close circle, friends, age mates, colleagues, faith partners. These are your free therapists before the therapists. Before things get too heavy. Before Ondiri happens. Being open doesn't mean spilling everything everywhere. It means refusing to pretend, at least with the people who matter. Next time you are tempted to say, I'm fine, I dey fine, or I dey inside, run this three-part scan test first. Check the body. Am I tense, sleeping okay, eating well? Emotions. What have I felt most this week? And this is to be really honest with feelings and emotions that you have felt. Thirdly, behavior. What am I avoiding? Who have I stopped engaging with? This will tell you more about how you are than any greeting ever will. What do you do if you feel you are not okay? First, talk with someone safe. Let the air in. Write. Journaling helps you see yourself clearly. Rest, not just physically, but emotionally. Seek help. Talk to your support group, your counselor, and your therapist. Also anchor yourself in nature, in faith, establishing routines, something bigger than your stress. So, are you okay? Because I'm fine is not a badge of honor. It's fake strength, and that's not strength. The real power, it's in self-awareness and trusted openness. If you keep standing in emotional mud long enough, don't be surprised when something ugly appears. And no one knows when, how, or where. Don't wait for Ondiri. Open up before things overflow. If this spoke to you, share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe for more honest human conversations here on TimPsych. See you next time, and may your I am fine be the truth. More truth, less stigma here on TimPsych.